Good evening, guys, or good morning for some people around the world. My name is Shalin. Today we're gonna do a quick PC build, maybe 1,500 US dollars budget for the RX 6800 XT model, which costs 650 US dollars. So far, it's marketed like that. So let's get it started. I'm gonna roll the credit. I'll see you in a second. Okay, guys. So if you want to build a PC, this PC part picker is amazing. You just go in there and it tells you the latest or cheapest links that either UK or US, whichever state you stay on, you can choose. I believe you can choose many, quite a many countries, but based on the parts are available, it will let you know. So since the RX 6800 is not available on this thing for the price, what I have done is that I just grabbed a random graphic card that has, it's just a random graphic card. Don't worry about the graphic card name. So I just put the price what is marketed as at 650. So my budget is, let's say, 1,500 roughly for my next build. So we are gonna just go ahead, and to be honest, I want to put the new generation of CPU into my system, but depend on the price, I don't think I will. So for current, what we have is, let's see, we'll go ahead with 7th generation of AMD, and most likely I will go with the ACO. Let's see the price on the ACO. ACO price is just coming out to 300, and then there's a 12 core for 42. Yeah, I think most likely I will lean toward the ACO driver. Oops, wrong place. So you can see it's like more the core you have in a way, you can build a PC depend on what you want. So if you're into streaming and editing and like heavy CPU base, I would recommend you to build your PC around your CPU. But if you want a live streaming, playing games, and things like that, I will make your graphic card is more important than your CPU in a way. You get what I mean? So to just balance it out in that perspective. So for the people who are heavy streamers and heavy people who are editing, most likely they will get 10 core above. But we are looking for something simple like AMD Ryzen 7 core maybe. And mainly the one I want is this one here, the AMD Ryzen 7 3700X. The price is a little bit gone up recently, it seems. Yeah, so I'll go stick with the Amazon and I will hit buy on that. Not to buy, add on that. So the build now total of almost my 1000 is gone ish because of the graphic card. So CPU cooler. This CPU actually comes with a cooler on its own. So if you into overclocks and things like that, that cooler is not great, not good enough in a way. If you want to cool your system much better, then I would recommend you to buy an extra cooler on top. I already have a Nexus and NZXT cooler, so I don't really need a cooler. So for people who need a cooler, I would recommend a something cheap, simple, under 100 US dollars. Um, Personally, I'm leaning toward to like be quiet sort of ones, like quiet ones. Depend on you. If you like your CPU to be, your if you don't want your coolers and everything just so packed full and you don't want anybody to see anything, it's depend on you what you want. Me personally, I like the things are slab onto side and I can really see what my motherboard is. I like to see like that. I don't like these box things comes on the side. So either this is the one I have already, the Kraken Nexus. It's doing well. It's a bit old, so obviously I will need to go clean it up when I get this done. Um, I would lean into something cheap. What is this one? That's pretty cool, but it's expensive. Quite like it. So this is also cool, but it's kind of cheap, um, good power for outage, and it has good recommendation on going on. Personally, I would pick either depend on what you like, RGB or non-RGB. Um, I'm more leaning toward the Corsair stuff. Corsair always had nice coolers, Corsairs and Nexus. Those are my main brand. So even my PC is built on Nexus, and Corsair. So I will either get this one or this one. Mm, since it has more RPM, I think I will get this one. So let's just add this into the system. So now we are at 1041 already. So now we just go into the motherboard section. My motherboard is only Intel based only, so therefore I need a brand new one. So we will go into Asus or Asus for some people will call it, and then get the model of B550. That's the one I'm leaning toward to these F models. Even the A models okay. Personally, I would like the Wi-Fi version, mainly because it comes Wi-Fi with it. But if you don't have the budget, you can go lower and get the non-Wi-Fi version. It's up to you. If you want ASUS, the other version is that one with the Wi-Fi, and then there is this one is for like a mini cube type micro stuff. This is micro and this is micro. So personally, I'm leaning toward to either this one that is just non-Wi-Fi version. You will save almost what 20 quid. But I want the Wi-Fi version for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like Wi-Fi more appealing. So I'm gonna hit the Wi-Fi version and get that going. And then now we need a memory sticks. Right now I already have 32 gigs. I don't really require it. But for people who requires some memory, I would lean toward to something like something cheap, easy, less than 100 maybe. You're looking for 16 GB mainly. You don't want anything higher. I already have, like I said, I already have 4 times 8 already, which is 32 gigs. But you are aiming for something like 16 GB for your first build or whatever build you upgrade into. So personally, right now I have HyperX stuff. Uh, I would just go something simple and cheap and easy to require. If you're into the whole RGB system, I will hit with the Corsair stuff. That is what, 85 quid RGB. Let's stick with the RGBs, yeah. Can I choose? I thought I could have better choose if it's RGB or not. That is 85 quid. So the graphic card is what, kind of silver blackish. You could go with the whole white cards on your thing, so it kind of matches the whole theme. I'm more leaning to that if I want to, because the card is kind of silver, right? Yeah, we can go that. We can do that. We'll go to silverish. So the white version is cheaper than the normal. That's weird. Let's go with that anyway. Let's add that into the system, and then now we are needing some memories, or what you call it, storage. Personally, I already have 8 gigabytes worth of, sorry, 8 terabytes worth of memory already inside on mine. I don't really require, but people who do require, I would just get 2 terabyte of Barracuda, just what it says at top. That is very much well handy, and people who are, you know, crazy about fast CPU, fast, CPU performance, I would go with the Samsung setup. Yeah, so it's dependent on a person to person perspective. I already have these, so I am more leaning toward what these are. But for now, let's go with just adding a Barracuda on here, and then finally we will go with the case. For the case, I think it was the mesh season. I think this is the one I liked. It's part of the Phantom Tech, but I don't know which one exactly. But I do like Nexus also. This Nexus one on white mode. And this one is pretty cool also. So I'm more leaning to a white build than anything else. This is horrifying. I don't like that front. Fantail design. That's pretty cool, if I must say. Corsair RGB. And this is also awesome, but expensive. So this one, deep cooler, Corsair, Leon. This is pretty cool, if I must say, but I don't like the front of it. Now this is very cool, but expensive. Why so expensive, So you're looking for something in the range of, simple, case that has a simple setup, doesn't require too much of, right now I have a big beast on my setup, so um, yeah. So for me, I will lean toward the Nexus. The good thing about this PC is box is that you can take off that thing that goes from there to there. If you know, like that part, just if I click on it, this this part you can get rid of it. You can unscrew it out if it's taking too much space. So we will go back, and then I think I will go with the 69. Are the white ones? Can I hit white, please? White only. Mm, good rating from everybody. Support. Black and white. So this old one, no, I don't like that one. I want my glass. This Pantheon Elixir also amazing looking, if I must say. This is the one I have already, but red version. I know. Back in the day, red was my favorite thing to be, so I bought red stuff. This one pretty cool, if I must say. It has a nice front end. I think I will lean toward this, I think. Looking for a nice white box. Ooh, Cooler Master. That's pretty cool. This has 9 reviews, unfortunately. Affordable price. I am kind of gobsmacked. I don't know what to do with this one. Most likely I will go with this I edition. Yep, hit the I edition in there. So now the total is what? We are reaching up to our 1,400 already. Yeah, we need a power supply. We are going for white power supply also. Something white. And the cheapest white we have is that one. Okay, we are gonna get rid of the white. We don't need white. We're going with at least gold plus 80 plus and good reviews and nice and cheap. And at least good voltage. That's too much voltage. Reduce voltage, please. Let's make that 800, please. 650, 750. I'm looking for 850 mainly. can you increase the this to at least 750? So most rating, cheapest one is this one. Yeah, I'll add that. So now we are reaching just above. That's mainly because of what we chosen. You can reduce this one price and see that if is, let's see, we can go ahead and I want to make it exactly the price I want, 1500. So in that case we're gonna lose the Wi-Fi version and get a normal version. So we're gonna with ASUS 550 B50 and just normal F version. And then now the price, we are 100 quid over. In that case, we may reduce on this instead than power supply. We go with 80 bronze and 750 power supply. Even that, that's the cheapest good one I can find. Oh my god. Oh, it's not easy to make a PC builder for 1500. I didn't really come here with plans and everything. I'm just doing it as I go in. Personally, for me, I only need a brand new CPU and a motherboard to go with it, along with a new case maybe. But case can hold on until I get a normal version. And then what I need is, the last thing I need is a good, power supply. That's pretty much all I need, and the graphic card, of course. So even though we are a little bit high on our price, I think this is a good build, and most likely will stop here. There's nothing else I can chip down on other than getting a little bit low end CPU. If I go lower on the CPU, let's say Ryzen 5, normal X model instead, will reach there. So normal X Ryzen 5, normal X version, then XT version, you're gonna reach your goal of 1500. So guys, I think this will be updated version of the graphic card and something that will handle 4K resolution, and it will function without any problem. And now the thing is, guys, if you manage to get, every see, the good thing about on this guide, it tells you the shipping also, roughly how much it will cost. Obviously the graphic card will not have any shipping because it's not even existed yet, but the shipping cost is there also. So end of the day, uh, most others who does build guide like this, they never tell you, oh, it's gonna be exactly that much, but the shipping cost is also there. None of these are not showing. They all has a buy edition. Some are coming from Amazon, some are coming from Newegg, and this thing coming from God knows where. But what is it coming from? Office Depot, Office Max, no idea. But anyway, you can change this power supply. I think I will change the power supply. I don't really like that model. Let's see, power supply. I would say a, yeah. I think we need 80 plus gold. I'm not a big fan of going down on levels. Something cheap. Let's see. Budget of nice and 80 quid, right? Let's say 100 quid only is the budget. We want something full module, we don't want semi modules. um, that's quite nice. It's a 450 volts. That's not nice at all. We want something at 750 to 850. We want something like that. So options are only available on silver, Exio, and gigabytes. Look very nice of, I must say. So I'll go with the full module of gigabyte version. I'll add that to the system instead. So this is now just under your thing. So but you may require another thing on top actually, at least 500 gigabytes of worth of nice fast SSD. I would recommend. So we're gonna hit SSD here, and we're gonna hit the price range to around less than 100, and then we have Samsung is the 70 mark. So we will go with something. Evo Plus has 512, 15, everything same, just a bit faster. This is the older model. And the newer model. So this one can go into your motherboard underneath the bracket. The Samsung version had to go at the back of the case into a slider. So depend on you what you want. personally, I would like the one that goes onto this site, so it will cost you extra 69 more, but it's kind of worth it to make your you're gonna make your SSD card as your normal boot up SS thing, and then your games and your not your games, your like photos and things like that going to be on your 2 terabytes. So personally, I don't need the 2 terabytes. So like I say, I already have 6 to 8 terabytes already in my PC. So this is the PC build that I'm more leaning toward to, and Black Friday is also coming up soon. Therefore, you will get nice cheap prices. And then in here is give you capabilities and how much voltage this may require. Obviously the graphic card is not showing, so you add in extra 300 more volts into it. So this power supply just perfectly enough, because 80 plus means it's just extra 80 on top, and plus it's a gold edition, so it's all good. Yeah guys, so this is a PC build that I would recommend for you guys to spend on your new AMD 6800 model. So yep, so we'll just quickly go into Amazon Black Friday also just came on, therefore you can just grab onto some cheap settings over there. Alright guys, thank you for watching. So please kindly put some subscription down, and if you don't want to do the notification bell, because it's pretty annoying when you're trying to sleep in midnight, you get ping from me because I do midnight streaming. It's up to you guys, but please kindly put some thumbs up, and then put a comment down below what kind of build you guys are more aiming off. These prices go a little up and down, so you may get this exact build $100 cheaper. Now based on this is let's see, I'll change this to UK and see what the price will be. For UK I am getting for just under 1000 US dollars. So when I change it to UK, where the supply coming from kind of changed. Only one thing is coming from Amazon, the rest is coming from random factories, along with mostly free delivery system, and except for this thing at the end, but that's without the graphic card on top, right? No, that's with the graphic card. So the prices are depends on what you want. So this is, like I said, under £1000, which is not bad if I must say. That is my budget, and for people who are living in Europe, anything here for Europe, I say Italiana, it will come to just 1000 euros. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Like I said, put a thumbs up down below, and keep that alert bell on, and more likes you do, more I will upload per daily. Per daily, I have one video coming every 8 a.m. Except for Sunday. Sunday is my off day. That's the time I spend time with my wife. So right now, my plan is today is just go out, get some fresh air. Yep. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and take care. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Bye.